Yeah.
we gonna get into Ant-Man not want to own up to his parental responsibilities. Now, as a new father, semi-new father, because
You
you've
got
been
other.
having a son for a little while now, but as a semi-new father, what do you think about Anthony Edwards trying to duck his responsibilities?
I mean, I don't know if it's ducking because he told the girl straight from the beginning when the girl said she was a couple weeks pregnant. He said, "I." He said, "Man, skip it." He said, "He said, I look, go get that terminated. You know what I'm saying? Here go a couple of dollars. Go get that terminated. I don't want a baby by you. You know what I'm saying?" She end up keeping the baby. So how is that on AE? Because if it was the other way around, if Anthony Edwards wanted a baby, you know what I'm saying, wanted the baby, and she like, nah, I don't want the baby by you. You a broke nigga, and then she terminated the baby. It's no problem there. But he's telling her, nah, and then she keeps the baby. Yo, you got to keep those responsibilities too. Then
It's a woman's right to choose. He should have been, if he didn't want a kid, if he didn't want that responsibility, he should have did his best to not have one, which means strap up.
so it's the woman right. She get all the rights, but the man don't get no rights. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying
So
she get all the rights, but I mean, if it's ultimately it's her body, right?
okay,
So if a woman doesn't want to have a kid and you want to have a kid, ultimately it's her decision.
but
If
it ain't his.
if she
Look,
want to have that kid, it's
look.
her decision, man. It's
That's
her
not
decision.
cool.
It's her body.
It's her decision. It's her body. So she want to have a kid. He told you not to have the kids, and just like he told you, I'm not going to be a part of her life, and I'm signing over my rights. So what's the point of making it so big then,
He should have thought about that before he laid down and had the baby with her.
bro?
He knew the possibility of an outcome.
Okay, but once he signed over the rights, said I don't want the baby no more. I told you from the beginning of the pregnancy, I don't want a baby with you. So why are you making a big deal? Why do you want him in the life when he told you if you want the baby, keep the baby? But don't put me in a situation because I already told you from the get go. So no reason for you to hit the blogs up. I signed over my parental rights. Hey, look, go do your thing with this baby that you wanted. That's what you wanted. It's your body, it's your right, and you got a right to raise a baby by your damn self.
Yeah, nah, you got to be a stand up dude when it comes to that, man. I don't. These dudes just out here not taking care of their kids or laying down with women and having babies. Even if you didn't want the baby, you still got to man up and take care of that kid you laid down and had. And
Man,
I'm one. I don't believe. I'm one. I don't believe in abortion anyway. So that's my take on it. I mean, if you run out on your responsibility as a man, you laid down there, you had it, then that's on you, bro.
man, look, it's 2025. Abortion been popping since Roe versus Wade up in the 70s, man. Abortion, we got millions of babies aborted every year. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily agree with it for my own self, but it's legal. It's a thing. It can be done. Shawty over here just clout chasing. He told you. I'm pretty sure she done had some abortions plenty of times already. He told you he
I,
don't want the kid.
she might have, but at the same time, why would she go get the baby aborted when she got you on the hook for 18 years just by having this kid? And nigga, you worth millions. That's your fucking fault.
But
That's his fault. Nobody but his. If he didn't want a kid, he should have did his best to strap up or make sure she was on a contraceptive or something like that. Now, after you nutted in a nigga, you can't force to make her eat a plan B.
I mean, and she can't force him to be in the baby's life. Then you know what I'm saying? We both was having fun. We was having our time in our lives. I told you this from the get go. I don't want the baby, and you still
Dude,
having this baby. You can't force him to be in that baby life.
no,
She
you
did
can't
that
force him. You can't force him to be in his baby's life. But look, him taking this type of stance is not only um, a personal issue within himself. I'll put it that way, but it could potentially mess up his endorsement deals.
because he's standing on business. He told a girl that's a 304. Everybody knows Shawty's a 304. Look, first of all, you 10 years older than me. You trying to trap me. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here having fun. You say it's my baby. I took the DNA test, but I'm also signed over my parental rights. I have nothing to do with that child. You wanted a baby. There you go.
If she
Take
was
care.
trying to trap him, she did her job as a woman. If
That
she was trying
ain't
to trap him,
supposed to
but
be.
still, you have to take care of that responsibility, man. Especially as a black man, we already looked at for this shit to be in the media. We already looked at like we don't take care of our kids. We're not in the household with our kids and all this shit. So, as a black man, as a superstar, as somebody that kids look up to, nigga, you shouldn't be putting this shit out that way.
Man, look, as a black man that told you from the get go, I don't want this kid with you. I was just having fun. You want to keep the baby? That's on you. Go ahead and keep the baby. But I'm not
Exactly.
keeping the baby
This
conversation.
this is why he said he didn't want to be the face of the NBA. Exactly.
That's what he said. Man, even LeBron said nobody wants to be the face of the NBA because they talk too much shit about the person. It don't matter how good you play, you could have did better. Oh, you ain't what you call it. You ain't Michael Jordan. That's why he don't want to be the face of the NBA, bro. I mean, yeah, he's still a ratchet hood dude. He young. I understand that, but bro, at the end of the day, he told the girl. So it just sucks how the girl get to say the dude like, no, I really want to have this baby. I've been wanting to have a baby for my whole life, and she get to say, oh, too bad, so sad. My body, my choice. But when he say, bruh, look, I was having a fun time with you. You told me you was on them pills. So yeah, I came in, but I don't want the baby. So go ahead and take
If
this few
she
months.
did tell him that, then she was being deceptive. But I don't think that was the case. I just think he didn't want to get up. Now he don't want to take care of his responsibilities.
But he
Dude,
doing his thing. He taking care of. He got another daughter in a whole other relationship. I think he got about
he
three.
do, and then the baby mama called him out on that. The other baby mama called him out and said he wasn't taking care of his responsibilities.
He over here in the whole birthday, got a whole birthday shirt on. Dad of the birthday girl taking pictures with her. He got on his Instagram right now. So it's just like,
That could be PR, man.
nah, man, that's some real. This was before the story had broke. I feel like women, y'all sit here want to trap dudes, but when a dude tell you, "Hey, I don't want the baby," he not playing with you. So what's the point of you keeping the baby? You know what I'm saying? They got this thing that says I can sign over my rights. I don't have to be. And if he sign over his rights, he's not obligated to pay um, child support. So yo, you gotta take care of that yourself. You made that hard decision, lay in that hard bed. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, how do you not want to see a child that you produced? How do you? Okay, I can understand if you don't want custody because you're on the road a lot and shit like that. But how do you drop a seed and you not want to nurture that child or see it grow up or just don't have anything to do with it? I just don't. I don't understand that.
Me personally, I definitely don't understand that. I can't rock with that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm speaking for my millennial men. These women out here are trapping. You see that one lady, that one girl, Drea Mitchell. She got a 22-year-old son and she got a 22-year-old boyfriend in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Amber Rose out here with 21 Savage. That was a whole 10, 15-year age gap. These women want to be predators. I can't call them predators, but they want to be super cougars. You understand? This is a young man. Anthony Edwards just turned 23. He don't want to be no 40-year-old. He don't want. Come on, man. Take your ass on somewhere, lady.
That's not the point, though. The point
Man,
is having a child and not wanting anything to do with that child. That's the point.
I don't want anything to do with you. And I told you from the beginning of the
That's fine.
pregnancy.
You don't want anything to do with the woman. That's fine. That she ain't got anything to do with him being in this child's life.
I didn't want the kid with
Man,
you.
stop
I told
trying
you,
to justify this nigga not wanting to be in his child's life, man.
bro.
You cannot justify that, huh?
He told her from the beginning. I don't get it. I don't understand what the big deal is. He said from the beginning, and now it's a problem because now I'm not taking care. Now the baby's born and I'm not taking care of the kid.
You just had a little girl,
Sure
right?
did. Yep. 4
Okay.
months.
Could you see yourself not ever want to be in her life?
Nah, I couldn't see that. I couldn't see
Well,
that.
then,
But
how do you?
I'm
How could
in,
he?
I'm in love with her mother. Now imagine
So
if I
what that mean? If you're not in love with her mama, then you just fuck the
hey,
child, huh?
if I was out here thugging 22 years old, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for that. We done told you what it is. It's crazy that the woman can. It's just, I'm still baffled. The woman can do that at 19, 22, 4, 5 abortions, bragging about it on Facebook. Oh, that's my baby in heaven type shit. But as soon as the man say, and the man got a little status, oh, I got him, girl. I'm good for 18 years. No, you're not. I'll sign this piece of paper and I'm going by my life. Figure that out by yourself.
Anthony Edwards is dead wrong, man. Let's move on from this topic. It is what it is.